Meanwhile, there are a whole slew of, yeah, I'm just gonna begin the video even if I'm cut off, but there are a whole slew of achievements that I could be getting. We'll keep our eye out on some of them. I literally have like a notepad opened up, but as I get into Goizo Medical History Character Exclusive Miku, we'll do our best to look for anything. If nothing else, if I didn't do a certain achievement, I will, but we'll see. Knowledge, second encounter, Takushi-san, dexterity, light, and maybe a strength check. And yes, I know about a certain RPG that just came out. Localization things aside, I think it's still pretty good. It's just, yeah, localization is a heck of a topic these days. On top of other things. But again, I don't usually fault... Well, I mean, we should, but we should have a higher standard as I grab one book item. We will use it. Don't run away. Okay, good. We got cauterized, and let's move on. But yeah, I won't claim to be the best translator, but I have, I have looked at Japanese, and I have looked at, how I would try to translate things. I also took a translation class, but as I see painting, nails, kana, ward, and coma, so we can also go for the dream achievement. The question is how I'm gonna fight the boss of Coma. With the power of adrenaline, that's how. But then I need to decide on whether or not... I mean, I can run from Ward, so I guess we're gonna do Kana. Into Nails, into Coma, and we'll see if we can get something started. But yeah, anyway, partly focusing on the gameplay, I am going to be autopiloting. There is going to be a point in which I just run out of things to talk about in-game, but that doesn't mean I don't talk about things that are happening to my face, and hoping that things work out for the best. But, I mean, we're all human beings. I think, logically speaking, we can all kind of tell when something may be fake or serious to some extent. Now, some people might need more help, recognizing which things with the power of evidence and whatnot, me included, because boy, do I not catch things on a first glance. But I will do my best to remain as transparent as possible, though I'm a human being, because there are things that I need to sort out on the side. Game development-wise, anyway. Which is why I wanted to talk about RPGs, because I am working specifically with RPG Maker, even though you're not gonna... You don't have to make an RPG with RPG Maker. It would probably be a good engine to do so, as I figure out how the heck I'm gonna do my thing. I'm in the process of, nailing down how I want the UI to look. And really, it's not anything too fancy. It's literally just going to be the same. Just there is a piece of advice that, some people who would give you tips tell you, and one of them is the farther your game looks like an RPG Maker game, the better it will usually perform, market-wise anyway. But if you're doing a personal project, you do whatever you want, should be perfectly fine. Also, I should have gone to the monument to maybe lose some stamina, but we'll find out that, yes, it did ask for stamina. It's not in my favor, but I don't mind losing 2 reason or 1 fund as well, is what I'm trying to say. But as I lose even more stamina, let's finally pick up Kana and be on our merry little way. So for the moment, it seems like we'll keep on the lookout to discard 3 books, but we also are going to aim for 3 dream enemies. Why am I forgetting? I made a video on this, but I completely forgot where... There's one more. I want to say they're both in the forest, though, because there's the dream... There's the Snoo monster, which, I mean, it's a trunk. I don't mean that in any weird way. I mean, its nose looks fluffy, and it looks so cuddly. But as I get into nails, I forgot the boss of Coma is another dream type. It has dream in its name, is what I'm trying to say. And after that, there's there again, like I said, the elephant nose monster in the forest. Why do I want to say both of them are in the forest, though? I don't remember. Well, anywho, we fight the Time Warper, who is not any of these things, but we'll deal. 2 all, maybe 2 all. If we eat 3 all, I would be kind of sad, but it looks like we're going to eat -3 all. I don't even want to take a gamble, but we might as well, actually, because we're going to desperate struggle this enemy next turn anyway. But, of course, it won't even matter because I can just do this as well. So, moving on. Yeah, I'm completely forgetting. Well, hopefully I remember in the span of, well, as long as it takes for me to get through this mystery. Although, if I'm going to die as I rest in a Goizo run, I can't go for really any achievements. But we'll try. Because otherwise, we're just going to pass a run and get nothing done. But that's why I said, if need be, I'm going to check a thing. I'm going to check a certain achievement. And I'm going to try to be careful of robots. I'm going to try to remain relevant as we continue to lose even more reason. We do have handcuffs for this encounter, but boy, would it have been nice to be even more prepared. I think we have to two-turn this guy. I could go for a one-turn handcuff, but that's not quite in the cards at the moment, so let's just take 2 stamina. Please don't give me an injury. Well, as I say that, we also have discharge summary, but it's a bit late at the moment, so handcuff time. We are on Miku perks, but that's not going to be great. We're going to take knowledge instead and be happy with what we get for the moment. And we get time skip, so time is slowly ticking down for us, Doom-wise. But as I think I'm just going to throw it all on the line and try to do Coma now. I went into Ward. I'm an idiot. Well, that just makes the boss harder. The other side of that is hopefully we somehow get adrenaline, but we also have to be healed up enough to fight this encounter. Also, I forgot, well, assuming I took Coma, I was supposed to have bought the hospital pass, which I did not do, so this is gonna be a very painful ward. And we failed at. It was something bad was gonna happen there no matter what. We do have Kana with us, but that's why I wanted to take Coma third, because Kana on top of the damage scaling that is not the 4th mystery on Coma would have been nice. But now that we're not, we're going to have a bit more trouble here, so we're going to use Cauterize really quickly. If you run into Dahlners, that'll also be fine, but it will depend, so... We don't have a lock of hair, so I'm going to sit on that for a moment, but that hole isn't going to help either. But again, like I said, if we get adrenaline, maybe we can make this work. It's certainly not impossible, it's just really, really hard to do now to fight the boss of Coma. Also, keep in mind the reason why we want to fight the boss of Coma is because we're trying to go for the Dream achievement, but... Now we need to fight the other 2 dream encounters. Why am I bracing here, by the way? I have to fight the other 2 dream encounters with mystery scaling. So, on top of just needing to beat them anyway, but at least I dodged this attack. Can we hit this, by the way? That would be really nice. And then we go for the out to this turn, 82%. Actually, I could have made those odds better, but hey. Adrenaline, please! Thank you! Although I think I need to heal... Yeah, I need to heal Reason here. Otherwise, we're gonna die. Well, we did run into the Dahlners, so everything is starting to look on the up and up, but... Let's just wait here for the moment, because we don't know... Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting that I have the medical kit with me. But anywho. I wonder if this actually... aggroes the nurse. I don't think so, right? Yeah, so I can just do this just to make my improvising faster. We'll throw these in the meanwhile, though. But we only need a couple of distracts before we can just improvise twice per turn. Don't really need to speed it up that much more, because then I just sit here and improvise. But this is looking more likely. Now, unfortunately, I still need, again, like I said, if I were to fight the boss of Coma, the whole point is I need to fish for the other 2 dream encounters, which I don't remember where they are, so... I mean, I could look while we're sitting here improvising, so I could slowly inch towards the achievements page for World of Horror. We do have that somewhere. But as I do that on the side... Also, there's a Dream Devourer achievement anyway with the boss of Coma, so it would behoove me to just at least beat the boss of Coma. But it would also be great to do that Dream achievement at the same time. Oh my goodness, it is... Because that Dream achievement does unlock a very significant piece of content for World of Horror at the moment. So, yeah. Now, unfortunately, I'm just gonna even pull my video up because it doesn't say here for whatever reason. I could just look it up manually, but I'm not gonna do that. So, as we get out of this encounter, we can remember that we can use Kana to distract the enemy, but usually, again, in base World of Horror, you're not in an encounter long enough for you to get that much value out of distract. Normally, there are times in which you do want to do that, but that's not... usually most encounters don't allow you to. So, with this said, and the power of adrenaline, we should be able to 2-turn this encounter for 1 stamina. Pretty good. And the fact that we have Kana with us makes it so we don't take 2 stamina. That's really the achievement we do here. But let me just make sure, as I go into coma without bath. We are on Goizo, so I don't like that happened. We could end up dying here, but for the moment, we will continue doing what we believe to be the best. So we'll grab some ammunition, and I mean, we need to do this. So I'm just gonna take that max threat level pain. It hurts so much. Well, if nothing else, I'm going to look for the things anyway. Oops, and then I did that. Wrong window. Kindly refuse, and then we get the Dust of Seeing in here, but we can wait until the end of the mystery. Where am I going? It would have been nice to have the empty bottle for that. Unfortunately, we have the library note, so that's not going to happen. But I think it's this question mark. I think it's this video. 9.92 achievements. I'm not self-promoting here. I'm literally doing this for my own, so that I can do things. But let me just make sure that that if I were to do this, if for no one else, then we have it on video that I looked it up, and if I forget, it's on me. But as we fight this encounter, do I even get good odds? Yeah, we do. So this should be a 1-turn? Yeah, that's definitely a 1-turn. And we will find out. So, I even have this, so I even have timestamps, thankfully, for myself. But let me see, the Dream Devourer, and then the Dream Eater, and then the Dream Salesman, which I think are both in the forest, question mark? So, yeah, I think that's it. If the Dream Salesman is not in the forest for some reason, I'm going to be quite sad, but let me just make certain. So I am kind of, dual-wielding the game and trying to search this up, but let's see. Wow, it doesn't even say until I actually go in. Where is this? This is the... What are you talking about? Forest enemies. Okay, good. Why is it so hard? Also, we're dead here, by the way. But I don't really have time to rest. 4th mystery, and we're about to hit 80% Doom. We did not have a lot of time. But if nothing else, this video serves as a way for me to say, hey, Jordan, you did look up how to do that dream achievement. I will see you in the next video!